Um, I want to talk about vaccines, particularly because I think that Republicans and the Secretary Kennedy, is undermining vaccines in this country. My home state of Texas, we're at the epicenter of a historic measles outbreaks, where we've seen 2,000 Americans and 2 Texas kids that have been killed unnecessarily. And measles, which were previously eradicated, is one of the most deadly diseases, but there is a safe and effective vaccine for that, and I think that we all know that. Meanwhile, 15 children have died during this flu season, and 90% of them were unvaccinated. So it's not theoretical. For decades, insurers have covered vaccines based on the recommendations of independent medical experts. Those recommendations have literally saved the lives of 1 million Americans since 1994. And despite this fact, Secretary Kennedy has injected this pseudoscience into federal vaccine policy and weakened the childhood immunization schedule. The Secretary says he wants to make America healthy again, but all he's doing is bringing measles back again. His actions have abandoned decades of hard scientific evidence and put children's lives directly at risk. And so I want to ask this, and I would just like to go down the line to each one of you, and we'll start here and on my right here. Yes or no? As a CEO, do you commit to covering ACIP-insured vaccines on the immunization schedule prior to Secretary Kennedy's reckless changes for plan year 2026? And for what reason is your decision making that? If everybody could just go down the line, yes or no, do you plan on?
So
and we don't have a lot of time, if we could just give you a yes or no.
our coverages are comprehensive and supported by the same authorities you referenced, and then we allow the consumer to make a choice as to how they want to proceed. So we provide comprehensive coverage, and then it's between the doctor and the
So you're still going to be covering?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Congressman, no change to our policy. We were continuing.
Congressman, we cover vaccines. We haven't changed our policy. Our vaccines, we do it as required by law, but we also look at ACIP as well as clinical societies, and that's how we make our decisions.
Our comprehensive coverage remains intact, and it's largely $0 cost to our customers in the employer market.
Yes, it's the consensus of the medical community that they're safe and effective, and so we continue to cover them.
Thank you. Well, first of all, let me just say thank you. We really appreciate that you're following the science behind all of this, and I'm glad that we can agree that that children's lives are more important than politics. And again, not only are you following the science, I mean, you're following common sense. This stuff has been researched, and it's been a part of American life, and it's made us safer for a reason. So thank you for your commitment.
Gentleman yields back.
Wait just a second. We have one more thing to share.
We want to say a heartfelt thank you for watching and supporting PBS News.
Without you, we simply wouldn't be able to provide the news and the information that you trust.
So thank you from everybody here at PBS News.
Support journalism you trust. Support PBS News. Donate now, or even better, start a monthly contribution today.